What's up, scorers? Welcome back to the channel. Before we start, I want to thank everyone for their love, the support, the comments, the likes, and the shares for our last video on why the NBA viewership is down. You're greatly appreciated. Let's keep boosting the community. Let's keep talking about a scorer society, having an elite mindset, having an elite conversation. Let's keep boosting up the underdogs. And today, we got an underdog story for you. I want to tell you my favorite NBA player who didn't play Division I basketball. Now, I know what you guys thinking. The best player who didn't play Division I basketball has to be Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace played Division II basketball. He had a significant role with that championship Pistons team in 2004. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, only tying Dikembe Mutombo. And also a Hall of Famer. What a great career for a Division II player. But he's not the greatest player who didn't play Division I basketball. So if it's not Ben Wallace, it has to be Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman went to an NAIA school by the name of Southeastern Oklahoma State University. He won 5 rings with the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls. 7-rebound champion, Hall of Famer, 3 signature shoes, changed the style of basketball with the hair, the piercings, and to be quite honest, he's probably the only player who can drop a rebound mixtape and you'll watch it. Guy averaged 18 rebounds at one point. So why not Dennis Rodman? Because I have a better player in mind. I'm so sorry, guys. I know you guys are Dennis Rodman fans, but Dennis Rodman is not the greatest player of all time who didn't play Division I basketball. I know this is not on anyone's list, but I just want to throw this name out there. He's like my sneaky favorite. Guy named Devin George. For all you young guys who don't know who Devin George is, Devin George played Division III basketball at Augsburg University in Minnesota, Minneapolis. Played for that three-peat team, the Los Angeles Lakers, had a significant role as a starting small forward. Got 3 rings. That's my sneaky favorite. He did some of the intangibles on the court, played great defense, hit some timely shots. I like Devin George. But obviously, he's not the greatest player who didn't play Division I basketball. This next guy, he might not be on your list, but I'm gonna put him on mine. He showcased his skills at the Division II level and did the same thing at the Division I level. I think that's a little harder than most guys' journeys. And the reason why is because as a Division II player, you gotta always prove that you belong. Play at the Division II level, you prove yourself there. You transfer to Division I, and then you prove yourself there. Then you make it to the NBA, and you gotta prove yourself there. And this player is no other than Derek White. Derek White played for the University of Colorado Springs, then transferred to the University of Colorado, where he had the honors of Pac-12 first team, Pac-12 all-defensive team. He was then drafted 29th overall to the San Antonio Spurs, and he's having a hell of a career with the Boston Celtics. Derek has the honors of all-defensive second NBA team, and now an NBA champion. But it's not Derek White. Duncan Robinson. We're going to give it to Duncan Robinson, too. Duncan Robinson played Division III, transferred to the University of Michigan, did his thing, and now plays a significant role on the Miami Heat. But none of these guys is the greatest player who never played Division I basketball. But you know who it is? You know who it is. Make sure you guys check out our merch page at www.scoresociety.com. You'll find our latest hoodie, Brainwashed to Think Elite, about 10 ounces, but premium material. I guarantee you won't strength, guarantee you won't get none of them lint balls. And you can let everyone know you're an elite-minded player as well as an individual. Welcome to Score Society. Now let's get back to the video. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen has the most inspiring story that I can think of for any player who didn't play Division I basketball and made an impact on the NBA. Scottie Pippen went to an NAIA school by the name of Central Arkansas. Now, Central Arkansas is now Division I, but when Scottie Pippen went there, it was NAIA. Here's the inspiring part about Scottie Pippen's journey. Scottie Pippen was a walk-on for Central Arkansas. He was the equipment manager. The equipment manager at height 6'1". Scottie Pippen got his break because 10 guys on a team quit and they needed more players. Within 3 years, Scottie Pippen grew from 6'1" to 6'8". His stat line as a senior was 23 points and 10 rebounds. That stat line, that story, that growth spurt got Scottie Pippen drafted 5th overall in the 1987 NBA draft. He was drafted to the Seattle Supersonics, and obviously he was traded to the Chicago Bulls. But let's think about this. Before we get into his legacy with the Chicago Bulls, just imagine this. You're the water boy right now. You're trying to walk onto a team, and 4 years later, you're 6'8", and you're playing with one of the greatest players, if not the greatest players of all time, in Michael Jordan. Now, here's the cool thing about Scottie Pippen playing alongside Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a household name forever. There are kids 8 years old saying Michael Jordan is their favorite player. They weren't even thought about when Michael Jordan was drafted, but Michael Jordan is just that great. But Scottie Pippen was also great, because you can't think of the Chicago Bulls run without thinking of Scottie Pippen. And Scottie Pippen had a great contribution to that team. His contribution was so good that he was a 7-time All-Star, even won the MVP at an All-Star game in 1994, made the Dream Team. Of course, he has 6 rings. And one of the things that stands out with me, Jordan retired in 93 and 94. Typically, when duos break up, the franchise go to shit. Not in this case. When Jordan retired after the 1992-93 season, the Bulls' record was 57 and 25. The very next year, when Scottie Pippen was the lead guy, Bulls' record was 55 and 27. Scottie Pippen was holding it down. He was a 10-time all-defensive team. He had 6 signature shoes. And obviously, he's a Hall of Famer. Another thing that really stands out that people don't talk about enough is his son, Scottie Pippen Jr., killing it too. Scottie Pippen Jr. was drafted 22nd by the Lakers on a 2-way contract, went to the G League for a little bit. Now he's killing it with the Grizzlies. He averaged 12 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Shout out to Scottie Pippen Jr. But you know what really hurt Scottie Pippen's brand? That they looked at him as a Robin the Batman. He had some great shoes, was really good as a player, was a winner, played defense, but nobody wants to wear the second guy on the team pair of shoes. Now, that can work at times, like Shaq and Kobe, but they played 2 different positions. But in Scottie Pippen's case, Scottie Pippen and Jordan played on a wing. When the game was on the line, you knew who was getting the ball. Game on the line with the Lakers, you don't know if Shaq or Kobe getting the ball. So who's really the star player at that point? We knew that Jordan was a star player for the Chicago Bulls. But Scottie Pippen was still an amazing player. Here's what we all can take from Scottie Pippen's journey and use on and off the court. 1, he stuck to his strengths. He knew Jordan was the guy. He knew Jordan was going to get the ball at the end. Although he had great skills, although he's one of the greatest all-around players of all time, he never tried to overstep Michael Jordan. He just stuck to his strengths, and we know him for being an amazing player because of that. 2, he understood his role on the team. He understood his role was just as significant as Michael Jordan, even if he wasn't getting all the glitz and the glamour as Michael Jordan. And because he understood his role, he got the same things as Michael Jordan. Got 6 rings. Been in the All-Star game. MVP of the All-Star game. Been on 10 defensive teams. Some may say, without Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan would have never won some of them rings. And that's how important knowing your role is on any team. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did I nail it? Is he the greatest player of all time who didn't play Division I? Do you got somebody else in mind? If you like this video, please share. We want to keep boosting the channel. We want to keep having elite conversations and elite underdog stories. And make sure you guys follow all our pages and check out our merch on scoresociety.com. Until next time, let's continue to think elite and together. Welcome to Score Society.